So this was one of the things that really inspired me. So taking on that wise leadership stance, then I truly needed to look at this whole blame, shame, and looking at accountability and taking a look at our culture and what it is that we need to do and what it is that we need the frontline staff to do and to trust us and to build that confidence and that self-esteem in order to do their jobs well. So Shaista worked a lot in terms of the journey piece. Shaista came on board and was a great support to the team in terms of fostering that journey. So, Shaista.
So Donna touched base on this blame shame culture and how we shifted it. It was really important for us to do this because, you know, the ministry came in, staff felt that they were to be blamed. Families were blaming the resident who did the assault, you know, saying that this person should be locked away, they should be put in jail, why aren't they in an institution, they belong somewhere else, they don't belong in long-term care. So there was a lot of change that needed to happen in our journey in terms of staff and also families understanding what was going on with responsive behaviors. And we really felt an important part of our culture change was really to understand people who are coming into long-term care, who are these residents that are walking in the doors. We didn't find that we had enough information on the people that we were serving. So this, for example, would be a typical story on file at Lakeside. So Mr. Williams is an 85-year-old gentleman who is a widow. He's a Roman Catholic and enjoys attending church. Mr. Williams has 3 children. He went to University of Toronto and majored in engineering. He worked for a multinational firm for much of his life and enjoyed playing golf and traveling. The reality is we really don't know a lot about Mr. Williams, and this is kind of what a lot of long-term care homes have on file. We don't know who the residents are, so it was very important for us to capture every resident story, and that's really how we started our culture change, to have the staff really understand who are the people that are coming into long-term care. The reality is that, you know, the family gets a call, there's a bed available, and a person's really known as a placement or a file number. They're not known as a person, and that's the reality of our healthcare system, and it's up to us to change that and change that for the staff. So what we actually started doing was we created a tool called the Getting to Know Me Guide. And it's a very comprehensive guide. It's about 12 pages. And we basically interview families before the resident actually comes in to understand who that person is. So we have that Getting to Know Me guide available for our team to look at before the person even comes into long-term care. So I want to share with you the guide, but prior to sharing it, I just want to say that the feedback that we received from families was very positive. I mean, they would get very happy to get that phone call to say that, you know what, I know that your mom is going to be coming to Lakeside, and I want to know more about your mom, and I want to be able to tell her story to the staff. And it was very powerful, and I think that it really created a tremendous amount of change in the home.